I've been a fan of Homestar Runner for years now, and as I got older I realized how much I identified with Code Z, at least in the sense that I have the habit of making obscure hip-hop references in conversation, and I also make my own rap songs, and more recently, my own rap videos. I decided this year for Halloween I would join the ranks of those greats who had dressed up as Code Z, except this time with some actual blingage, cause I had a lot of scrap brass sitting around, and I finally found something to make out of it. GreensandMachines.com. I began by making the wooden pattern for the medallion. This was to be cut out on the CNC router. I used this program called Aspire to make the program, which required me to have a good vectorized image to start. Since I couldn't find one, I made my own by tracing the image in Microsoft Word and then saving it as a PDF. I then made the program and cut it out with a 6mm router bit. After that, I cut out the shape with the bandsaw and ran it through the planer a few times to get the desired thickness. I then smoothed it out with some sandpaper and attempted to add some kind of draft angle so the sand won't get stuck when I mold it. After that, it was off to the Foundry. Alright, getting the furnace started with a nice wood fire. I've historically had problems getting the oil to ignite, but I figured this time if I just make a big enough fire, the oil will just vaporize instantly, instead of pooling up in the bottom and dripping out the bottom. Over here we got our scrap brass, a mixture of various candle holders I bought at garage sales, drawer, pole things, the Aku Aku mask that I half casted, and some keys that I keep finding in the street, and just valves and other junk. And then there's some copper chips that I cleverly shoved into some brass shim stock rolled into cylinders. We'll see if that works. I saved all those copper chips from work. They're going to be tossed in the steel scrap bin, which is not useful. And here's the patterns. We got to make some squashy grapefruits and the Code Z medallion. So we're going to mold those up right now while the furnace is heating up. Alright, we're ready to go. We're ready to light this thing up. Got the furnace started. Partially in sheer disbelief of how easy it started. Oh, you can't see that. That's more believable. Putting my face right over it to see if there's oil puddling up at the bottom, and it looks like we're good. I haven't melted brass in over a year, so finally got enough saved up for a melt. Not too much oil leaking out the bottom. Alright, it's liquid now. Let's see if saving those copper chips was worth it. Note to viewers, do not try pouring oil-soaked chips in the crucible while it's on. Just want to heat it up one more time.
Is there anything you want to say to all your viewers at home?
Oh, I already said it. Don't pour oil-soaked chips in the furnace. This one's for you. Yay! Alright, squashy grapefruit. Oh, there's not enough for squashy. Take a look at that. It's still glowing. More door. Alright. Oh. Oh, it is heavy. How does Coach Z wear that thing? Better hope it's not real gold. Alright. That looks really, really good. Like, perfect. Provided all this didn't fill in with... Yeah.
Nice.
That's great. That's great. At this point, the rough casting was complete, and the final steps were to drill the mounting hole and turn both sides in the lathe to make it look all shiny. These people's try to fade me, man. I feel like I'm gonna get nerve damage if I wear this thing long enough. Yeah, my charm's so heavy that my neck don't like me. I don't think I'll be able to bust any hip-hop dance moves at the Halloween party with this thing on. But all that effort didn't go to waste. I can still use the medallion as a kitchen trivet. And at the very least, I can paint the medallion pattern and use that for my costume. These peoples try to fade. These peoples try to fade. These peoples try to fade me, I can't handle it, call me on my cell phone, I get busy. These peoples try to fade me, I can't handle it, call me on my cell phone. Coach Z's got money, but not much. Coach Z's got money, but not much. Coach Z's got money, but not much. I could use $1, I could use a couple bucks.